My boys wakes up every single day at 5 a.m. I've known him for 4 years, and I don't think he's missed a day. And last night we were talking, and I was like, Joe, what's the secret sauce? Like, how do you never miss a day? And he said something I don't think I've ever heard anyone say. He goes, when I wake up at 5 a.m. and I don't feel like getting out of bed, I think about my 11 a.m. self. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, when I don't feel like getting out of bed, I think about how I would feel at 11 a.m. if I didn't get out of bed. And it hit me. Every single time we make decisions, we're not just making decisions for how we feel right now. We're making decisions for how we're going to feel in 3 hours. We're making decisions for how we're going to feel tomorrow. We're making decisions for who we're going to be when we're 40 years old. We're making decisions for what we're going to think about our life when we're on our deathbed. When we stop having the mindset that the little things don't matter, that our decisions don't matter, I think we'll be so much better at making decisions. Start making decisions for yourself in 3 hours or yourself in 20 years, opposed to how you feel right now.
I've been there, my friend, and I know how you feel. Right now you're in the dark, and there's nobody else but you. You're scared, and you want somebody to come and save you, but nobody's coming to save you, my friend. You have to find a way to get out the dark and turn the lights back on yourself. You hear me? You gotta get up, my friend. You gotta move. You gotta breathe. You gotta get up and keep going. You hear me? You gotta move, my friend.
You can't go back. Once you started this damn journey, you can only go forward. You got two choices. One, you get scared, you give up. And the second one, you say, fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck fear! And you barrel through it. And when you come out on the other side, I guarantee you, you're going to be stronger than you ever thought possible.
Fear is just your inability to manage your thoughts. They are running away ahead of you. Fear is always about something that's yet to happen, isn't it?
Yes.
So that means you are suffering something that does not exist. 99% of the human population is in this condition. They are suffering things which do not exist. What happened 10 years ago, they still suffer. What may happen day after tomorrow, they already suffer. What happened 10 years ago does not exist right now. What may happen day after tomorrow does not exist right now.
You can't go back. Once you started this damn journey, you can only go forward. You got two choices. One, you get scared, you give up. And the second one, you say, fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck fear! And you barrel through it. And when you come out on the other side, I guarantee you, you're going to be stronger than you ever thought possible.
Fear is just your inability to manage your thoughts. They are running away ahead of you. Fear is always about something that's yet to happen, isn't it?
Yes.
So that means you are suffering something that does not exist. 99% of the human population is in this condition. They are suffering things which do not exist. What happened 10 years ago, they still suffer. What may happen day after tomorrow, they already suffer. What happened 10 years ago does not exist right now. What may happen day after tomorrow does not exist right now.
I could work for 48 hours, no sleep, straight up, just full on, my head going. You can tell I'm not normal. I'm not the normal person. So on the fence is not in my vocabulary. I don't understand it. Don't get it. Because I sit back and I think to myself, right, on the fence, most of mum and dad's arguments back in the day was about money. How can I give Brody a better life? Make sure that I'm stable so I don't have to argue about money with Georgia. And Georgia's comfortable and she can bring up my son. I've got so much stuff in the back of my head, which is the part of your brain where it starts off, I forgot the name of it. So there's two parts of your brain, yeah? The one in the back is where all of the memories and all of the madness that went on when you was a kid stores there. And with a lot of therapy, yeah, of me thinking I was mad, I've actually learned, and that's what inspires you. I look back at me and I can't relate to anyone that's saying they want to start a business because they're on the fence. Go and get a job, man. You ain't cut out for it.
Alright, they're hating on you, so what? They don't believe in you, so what? You gotta stop letting the outside know it stop you from your grind, bro, because they're the fans in your store. They're in the bleachers for the reason. You're in the game. You really out here in the field. When you gonna stop letting nobody tell you about you? You're the one. You gonna make it. You're the dog.
Moment when every boy realizes no one's coming to save him. And that's when he becomes a man. And some boys never get there and stay children forever.
No one is coming to save us, Yodi family. Real spill. You guys have dreams, you guys have goals, and you guys can accomplish them, you feel me? But I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'm not trying to be mean to the Yodi family. The only person that can accomplish those goals is yourself.
No one's gonna fucking come to help me. No one's gonna fucking come to help me. It's fucking me against me, period. And so I had to man up. And I said, the first thing I gotta start doing is facing every fucking fear I have. No matter what the fuck it is, man.
No one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you. Unless you understand that you've got to parent yourself, you got to push yourself, you're not going to make your dreams come true. You're just not.
Pretty soon you win. Pretty soon you'll fucking. If you have the courage and the heart and the dedication and the mindset about everybody can go fuck themselves, you put so much practice into you that you can ignore every one of them that are telling you you're not gonna fucking make it. The truth in front of you is it sucks. It's painful. It's fucking mind-numbing. Because this is what it takes. Creating another voice and sometimes going at it alone. All the time going at it alone because no one's gonna believe you. And that's that.
The problem isn't that you're not motivated, it's that you lack discipline.
Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it.
You never put in overtime, you never stay focused.
Your lack of commitment is almost an insult to the people who believe in you.
If we're being honest right now, you really act like a child.
Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish.
Consistency, 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 man. That's the name of the game, bro.
Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better, right? And you do that over a period of time, you know, not like 1 month or 2 months. I mean, it's
grind every day, one foot in front of the other, bro. And I promise you
can get to where you want to go.
The greatest things in life take sacrifice and discipline. And that's why so few people achieve great things.
The fact that something seems impossible shouldn't be a reason to not pursue it. That's exactly what makes it worth pursuing.
So you see all these people that have great things in life that you look up to? It's because they were sacrificed and disciplined long before you ever knew them.
Get the fuck off your phone and focus.
It's time to get back to work.
That's the truth.
Every single person who wants to do something with their life and has done something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through. And it's the lonely chapter. It's the chapter where you don't fit in with your own friends, but you don't have the outcomes yet to fit into a new group of friends. And you're going through this and you're like, is this even worth it? Because you have no signs of success, right? But if there's anything that you can take away from what we're saying right now is that the sign of success is the hate that you get along the way. And what you can't do is bend the knee to their hate and fit back into the conformity because it's comfortable and it's warm because like in the Matrix, when Trinity opens the door, when Neo's about to go take the red pill and he wants to get out of the car, she says, Neo, you've been down that road and you know exactly where it leads. And I know that's not where you want to be. And then he closes the door. Like right now, this moment that you're going through is Trinity opening the door and being like, you could go back, but then you'd have to remember exactly what the reason was that you decided not to go out to begin with, just because you listen to this podcast and you consume this content, you're like, I can fucking do more than this. Like, because you are starting to live in some of that hell where you look in the mirror and you're like, I can do more. And you start to see the person that you could be. And you're like, this does start to feel like hell.
People don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see.
Your biggest enemy in life is yourself. Your biggest enemy in life is the man in the mirror. It doesn't matter what anybody tells you what you can and can't do. All that matters is the conversation that you have with yourself, my boy. If you don't love yourself, how will anyone love you?
Treat yourself like someone you love. Treat yourself like someone you love. Now, I had been standing, but I needed to be sitting because I couldn't believe that I had been letting myself keep forgetting that I was who I'd been looking for. And deep in my core, I knew it was time to stop looking for more until I could look through all my fear and look into a mirror and see clearly that the man looking back at me was the only one who can make me happy, and I am already enough. You are already enough.
People that are studying school right now for what, engineering?
Yeah.
I met a kid And he's like, yeah, I got a 4.2 GPA in high school, like super proud of his degree, like high scores. Will artificial intelligence replace your ability to be an engineer in 8 years? And he got mad, right? He got mad because I presented a plausible scenario as to why his career path was maybe not the best one.
There is something poetic about a 39-year-old man winning New Artist of the Year. I don't know where you're at in your life or what you're going through, but I want to tell you to keep going, baby. I want to tell you success is on the other side of it. I want to tell you it's going to be okay. I want to tell you that the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror for a reason, because what's in front of you is so much more important than what's behind you. Let's party, Nashville!
You woke up today and somebody loved you. And you know who I really hope I hope it was yourself.
That is the secret. Hug yourself. You can't please everyone.
If you do talk to yourself out loud, and I do, make sure that the words are loving and supportive and nourishing. Start the work of being your own best friend.
And so, fellas, I would say is start making yourself a companion that you're comfortable with. I will want someone who is encouraging, who sees the possibility in the future, who gently pushes me and encourages me to get out of the rut, to get out of the hole, to get out of the sheepfold, and to move on and do better. You want someone who's going to encourage you. Well, if you don't have somebody who's going to do that, become that somebody.
Now, and yesterday I was 20. You know what I mean? Yeah. And today I'm 56. Time flies. And I think one day, you will regret if you don't reach what you can reach.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret.
What is the #1 thing people regret before they die? Starting at number 5, I wish I had let myself be happier. Number 4, I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. Many have become so caught up on their own lives that they had let go of the golden friendships. Number 3, I wish I had the courage to express my feelings. Number 2, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. Number 1, I wish I had the courage to live a true life to myself, not what others expect from me. Be true
Know
to
yourself.
you.